Hi friends, in this video I'm going to solve some question using the law of indices, but the question actually is simultaneous equation, but I'm going to use law of indices to solve it. Now the first one that we have here, the first expression that we have here is actually very simple, but we need to be very careful when applying our laws. Now first thing I'm going to do is that I think I should actually recall some laws, right? The law of a raised power m raised power n, which is also the same as a raised power mn. Let me record that one, right? And also, what total law can I use here? All right, let's hold on for now. Now let's move to the first expression. The first question is question 1. Then we have it what? 3x minus y equals what? 27, right? So this one is one equation, and the second one, which is this, which is 3 exponential 3x minus y equals what? 243, right? That's another one entirely. So what I'm going to do in this case is very similar to what I've been doing all this while. So now in this case, you can just record that whenever you have 27 is also expressed as what? As 3 exponential 3. That's very good. Then whenever I have 243 can also be expressed as 3 exponential 5. Exactly, it should be 3 exponential 5. So now what I'm going to do now is that my first expression, which is 3x minus y equals what? 27. That's what? That's 3 raised power what? 3. This will cancel this. Then I'm going to have to what? X minus y equals what? 3. Then we call this one equation 1. Exactly. So after that, then we can come back here. The second expression, which is what? Which is 3 raised power 3x minus y, which is what? 243, can also be expressed as 3 exponential 5, right? So this cancels this. Then I'm going to have to what? 3x minus y equals what? 5. So now I'm having two equations, which is what? X minus y equals what? 3, and 3x minus y equals what? 5. So now this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So what I'm going to do here is that it's very simple. So I just need to, in order for me to eliminate my y, I can just use elimination method here, so that I can eliminate this y, or I go ahead and use what? Substitution method. But substitution method will be too somehow, like, let me just say it will be somehow long. So now let's go ahead and use what? Elimination method. So in this case, I'm going to what? To subtract. Subtracting, I'm going to have minus, look at this, x minus what? 3x. What's that? That's actually what? Minus 2x. So here, I'll be having minus 2x. Now look at this one. I'm having minus y minus the brackets minus y. That's actually what? Minus y plus y, which is what? 0. That means I've simply eliminated my y. Then equal, here I'm having minus 3 minus 5. What's minus 3 minus 5? That's simply what? That's actually minus 3 plus 5, rather. That's actually, no, that should be 3 minus 5. This is 3 minus 5. That's actually minus 2, right? Then I'm going to have minus 2. So this cancels this. Simply, I can divide both sides by 2. So in this case, my x is what? My x equals what? 1. So after getting the value of x, which is equals to 1, I can just go ahead and substitute my value of x here, and I'll get the answer. But let me just go ahead and see. Let's think of what to do. Since the coefficient of x here is actually 3, and the coefficient of x here is what? Is 1, then let's simply go ahead and multiply this by what? By 3, and multiply this by what? By 1. So if we do that, what are we going to have here? We're going to have new equation. 3 multiplied by x is actually 3x. Then 3 multiplied by y will actually give us minus 3y, which is equals to what? 3. Then 1 multiplied by 3x is actually 3x. 1 multiplied by y will give us minus y. Then 1 multiplied by 5 is still what? 5. Then I'm having what? New equation. Then why do I actually multiply this by 3 and multiply this by 1? It's because I want to get the value of y, and I want to eliminate my what? My x. Now let's go ahead here. In this case, what can I do here? I can subtract, right? So subtracting here, 3 minus 3x minus 3x will actually give me, that's 0, right? Then minus 3x minus times minus is what? Is plus. That means minus 3x plus y minus 3y, right? Then that's what? Plus y, which is what? Minus what? Minus 2y, which is equals to 3 again minus 5. That's actually what? 3 minus 5 is what? Minus 2. Again, I'm having what? Minus what? 2. Exactly. So what am I going to do here is that, dividing both sides by what? By minus 2. Minus 2. My y also is equals to what? equals to 1. Wow. That's making sense. So now I've gotten the value of y to be what? 1 and value of x to be what? To be 1. So that's just it. X is equals to 1 and y equals what? 1. That's just it as far as the first expression is concerned. Now let's move to the second question. The second question is actually, let me write it out. 27 raised to power 4 minus x, then equal 3 raised to power 1 minus y, then I'm having comma 2 raised to power 2 raised to power x plus 1 equal 4 raised to power minus y. So what I'm going to do here is that I can go ahead and just say here my 27 is actually the same thing as 3 raised to power 3. Then I'm going to have to be 3 raised to power 3 into brackets 4 minus x equal, this one is 3 raised to power 1 minus y. So in this expression, I'm going to have it to be 2 raised to power x plus 1. Then this is actually equal to 2 raised to power minus 2y. Because it's 2 squared, 2 raised to power 2 is actually equals to 4. Then I'm having 4 minus y. Then this one is also what? Times minus y. That's what? That will give me 2 raised to power minus y, which is this thing. Which is this one that I'm having here. So this will cancel this. I'm going to have to what? 3 multiplied by 4. That's actually 12. Then 3 multiplied by minus x is actually what? Minus 3x, right? Equal 1 minus y. That's for the first one. Then for the second one, this will cancel out this. Then I'm going to have x plus 1 equals what? Minus 2y. Right? So let's go ahead and solve this further. Solving this further, we're going to have it to be, I'm going to bring 1 here. I'm going to have to be 12 minus 1, then equals to what? Minus y, right? Then plus 3x. Exactly. So here I'm going to have this to what? 11, which is equals to what? 3x minus what? Minus y. I can have it this way. Then here I'm going to have it to be what? X plus 2y equals what? Minus 1. So this is equation 1 and this is what? Equation 2. So let me bring both of them together. Then I'm going to have them to what? Let me just have this what? 3x minus y equals to 11. Then this is x plus 2y equals to what? Minus 1. So now, in order for me to eliminate, use elimination method now. I'm going to use elimination method. So in order for me to what? To get the value of what? Of y and eliminate x, then I'll compare the coefficient of what? Of x and y. X of x on the first equation and the coefficient of x on the second what? Equation. So here I'm having 3 here, I'm having 1 here. Then I will multiply this by what? By 1, which is from this. Then I will multiply this by what? By 3. Right? So here I'm going to have new equation, right? I'm going to have this what? 3x minus y equals what? 11. Then here I'm going to have to be 3x exactly. Then here 3 multiplied by this is actually plus 6y equals what? Minus 3. Then I will go ahead and what? And subtract. Right? So if I subtract in this situation, 3x minus 3x, that's what? 0. Then here I'm having minus y minus plus 6y. That will give me what? Minus 7y, which is equal 11 plus 3, which is what? 13. Sorry, it's 14 rather. It's 14. 11 plus 3 is 14. So here I'm going to have it to be, let me just simply divide both sides with minus 7. Minus 7. Then this, my y is equal to what? That's actually minus 2. Right? So y is minus 2 in this case. Now to get the value of x, I will just come back to this place again. Right? What can I do here? Then I'll look at the coefficient of what? Let me just say y here. I'll come back to this first question. The coefficient of y here is what? Is 2, and this one is 1. I can multiply this one by what? By 2, and multiply this one by what? By 1. So let's see what I'm going to have. 2 multiplied by this is actually 6x, right? Then minus 2y equals what? 22. Then here 1 multiplied by x is actually what? X. 1 multiplied by 2y, that's what? Plus 2y. Then 1 multiplied by minus 1 is actually what? Minus 1, right? So what I'm going to do here is that since this is minus 2 plus 1, I'm going to what? To add. 6x plus x is actually what? 7x. Minus 2y, right? Then plus 2y, that's actually 0, right? Which is equals to what? 22 minus this is actually what? That's actually 21, exactly. Then I'll go ahead and divide both by 7. So I'm going to have x to be equals to what? That's 21 divided by 7, that should give me what? 3. So therefore, x is equals to 3 and y equals to what? Minus 2. So guys, please, if you enjoyed this video, please kindly click on the subscription button. That's the only way you can help me. Please click on the subscription button and don't forget to click on the notification button as well, so as to get notified whenever I drop a new video. Thanks for watching.